Heavy disagreements, WWE Champion Cody Rhodes' old comments on Chris Jericho resurface. Chris Jericho's potential return to WWE has become one of the most talked about possibilities in the wrestling world. With his current AEW contract set to expire at the end of the year, speculation is growing that the veteran performer may follow a path similar to Cody Rhodes, who famously left AEW to make a triumphant return to WWE in 2022. For years, Jericho has been a cornerstone in professional wrestling, evolving across eras and companies, constantly reinventing himself while remaining one of the most respected names in the business. If he does decide to leave AEW, it would mark another major shift in wrestling's ongoing battle for dominance between the two companies, and it would potentially set the stage for an emotional and high-profile reunion with Cody Rhodes. Jericho and Rhodes share a long, complex, and storied relationship that dates back to AEW's earliest days. When All Elite Wrestling launched in 2019, Jericho became its first major signing and its inaugural world champion. His presence instantly legitimized the new company in the eyes of wrestling fans worldwide. Cody Rhodes at the time was not just one of AEW's top stars but also one of its executive vice presidents, deeply involved in shaping the company's creative vision. The two men quickly found themselves at the center of AEW's hottest storyline, a rivalry that blurred the lines between reality and performance, professionalism and personal pride. Their feud in 2019 was one of AEW's defining moments. It wasn't just about titles or wins, it was about identity and legacy. Jericho, known for his ability to push boundaries on the microphone, often brought up Cody's legendary father, Dusty Rhodes, during promos. This added emotional depth and realism to their story, creating tension that felt deeply personal to both wrestlers and fans. Dusty Rhodes was a beloved figure in wrestling, and invoking his name carried immense emotional weight. Jericho's words struck chords that went beyond the ring, making the feud feel like a continuation of the Rhodes family legacy in a modern setting. At the time, Cody Rhodes spoke about how much he respected Jericho's influence and intellect. In a 2019 interview with the New York Post, Rhodes praised Jericho's impact on AEW, calling him one of the smartest and most fair-minded veterans in the business. He acknowledged Jericho's long-standing star power and noted that there was a reason he had closed out WrestleMania in the past, an achievement few wrestlers can claim. Despite their differences, Rhodes saw Jericho's signing as one of AEW's most important early decisions. To him, having a global name like Jericho in the company was a stamp of credibility and a bridge between AEW's growing fanbase and longtime WWE viewers who might not have yet embraced the new promotion. Still, Rhodes admitted that their relationship wasn't always smooth. He revealed that the two had strong disagreements behind the scenes, and that those differences sometimes spilled over into their on-screen rivalry. Yet even through their creative clashes, Rhodes maintained a deep appreciation for what Jericho brought to AEW. He described Jericho as a massive endorsement for the company and acknowledged that he grew up watching him, which made working alongside and against him both challenging and rewarding. Rhodes's candid remarks about Jericho's personality also showed how authentic their dynamic was, calling him kind of a D***K, but I'm glad to have him. It was a statement that perfectly encapsulated their mutual respect, competitive energy, and contrasting philosophies about wrestling. When Cody Rhodes decided to leave AEW in February 2022, many fans were shocked. As one of the company's founders and public faces, his departure seemed almost unthinkable. Yet Rhodes explained that his goals had evolved and that he wanted to pursue new challenges. Just 2 months later, he made his stunning WWE return at WrestleMania 38, where he faced Seth Rollins in one of the most talked-about matches of the year. It marked the beginning of a new chapter for him, one defined by redemption, success, and a quest to fulfill the legacy of his father, Dusty Rhodes. Since returning, Cody has become a 2-time WWE champion and headlined WrestleMania twice, cementing himself as one of the company's top stars and proving that his gamble to leave AEW paid off in the most dramatic way possible. Jericho, meanwhile, has continued to be one of AEW's pillars since its inception. His influence stretches far beyond his matches. He has helped elevate younger talents, mentored rising stars, and played a key role in shaping AEW's creative identity. His career has always been about evolution, from White J in WWE to the Painmaker and the Ocho in AEW. Jericho has consistently reinvented himself to stay relevant. Yet even as AEW has grown, Jericho's deep ties to WWE and the legacy he built there are impossible to ignore. He spent nearly 2 decades as one of WWE's most iconic figures, creating unforgettable moments, winning world titles, and delivering some of the company's most memorable promos and matches. Now with his AEW contract nearing its end, wrestling fans are wondering if the time has come for Jericho to make one final return to WWE. Reports suggest that he will likely receive offers not just from AEW, but also from WWE and possibly other global promotions. However, a WWE homecoming seems to make the most sense from both a storyline and business perspective. The company has shown a renewed appreciation for veteran talent who can still deliver at a high level, and Jericho's name recognition, charisma, and ability to connect with audiences remain unmatched. If Jericho were to return, it would be a monumental moment for WWE, potentially on par with Cody Rhodes' shocking comeback in 2022. It could also pave the way for a long-awaited reunion or even a renewed rivalry between Jericho and Rhodes. Their shared history, professional respect, and unfinished business could easily translate into one of WWE's most compelling storylines in years. Fans have already begun speculating that Jericho could make his surprise return as early as January during the Royal Rumble, an event known for its shocking comebacks and emotional moments. A Royal Rumble return would not only generate a massive reaction, but also instantly thrust Jericho back into the main event picture heading into WrestleMania season. What makes this potential move even more intriguing is how it mirrors Cody's own journey. Both men left WWE in search of creative freedom and founded an AEW, helping build a new company from the ground up. Both have also faced criticism, made bold decisions, and proven their worth as innovators and leaders in professional wrestling. A return to WWE for Jericho would not be a step backward but rather a full-circle moment, a chance to close his legendary career on the biggest stage possible, surrounded by familiar faces and a fanbase that never stopped admiring him. Cody Rhodes' success story since returning to WWE serves as a clear blueprint for what Jericho could achieve if he follows the same path. WWE has shown a willingness to give returning veterans meaningful roles, creative freedom, and strong booking if they bring star power and dedication. Jericho's return could open doors for high-profile matches with today's top stars, including Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Gunther, or even a dream reunion segment with legends like Randy Orton or John Cena. Ultimately, Chris Jericho's decision will come down to timing, opportunity, and legacy. He has nothing left to prove, yet his career has always been defined by taking risks and chasing new challenges. Whether he chooses to re-sign with AEW or make a dramatic WWE return, one thing is certain: his next move will shape the future of professional wrestling yet again. Jericho's journey has been one of constant reinvention, and if the rumors are true, fans might soon witness one of the most anticipated comebacks in wrestling history, one that could bring him face-to-face with Cody Rhodes once more, not as rivals in AEW, but as icons reunited under the WWE banner.